Santiago, who has traveled great distances to find his personal legend. So, Santiago, how are you today?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me.
Well, it's good to have you. When did you learn about your personal legend, and why did you decide to travel?
Well, I started off in a small town, and my dad wanted me to become a priest just like him, but I didn't really want to become a priest, and instead I ended up just traveling a lot. So I settled down as a shepherd, and one day an old man came up to me and just started talking about a personal legend.
Why did you believe an old man? Because if an old man came up to me, I wouldn't believe anything he said.
Well, I didn't really believe him until he took off his cape and revealed that he was wearing a golden breastplate that had a lot of gems embedded in it, and he told me that he was the king of Salem.
So, what did you first think when the king of Salem told you about your personal legend?
Well, when he first told me about my personal legend, I immediately wanted to find it. I used to have dreams that happened when I was sleeping under a tree, and in my dreams I saw treasure that was close to Egyptian pyramids.
So, why did you suddenly drop your life and start searching for your personal legend? Couldn't the old man just have been lying to you?
Well, I didn't think the king was lying to me because he drew my mother's and father's name in dirt, and I had not said anything about them at all. And this made me believe that he wasn't really lying because no one can just do that out of the blue.
Alright, so where did you start, or what was the first thing you did in your search for your personal legend?
Well, at first I boarded a ship to Africa near a marketplace, and started off and I hoped to buy some camels so that I could explore down through the desert. But I became friends with this guy in a bar, but it turns out that he just robbed me, so I was there with just my stones, all by myself.
Alright, so that must have been challenging, right? So, were there any other obstacles that you had to overcome while on your journey?
Oh yeah, there were many challenges along the way, but one of the most difficult was when I was near the pyramids in Egypt, and these men captured me and beat me almost to death. But luckily, there's this friend that I met at an oasis, and the people call him the alchemist, and he saved my life.
What was your friend, the alchemist, like?
He was very puzzling. No one could understand him, but he was also very wise at the same time. The only thing weird about him was that whenever he wanted to share his wisdom with other people, he kind of he explained the facts with like it was a riddle.
Did he help you in any other way?
Yeah, he once helped encourage me to continue my journey for my personal legend when I almost gave up and stayed with the girl that I fell in love with at the oasis.
Well, did you end up finding the treasure? And if you did, how?
Yeah, I did end up finding my treasure actually, but it was kind of in an odd way because when I reached the pyramids, I didn't find the treasure, and this man told me about a dream that he was having where he saw treasure under a church. And when he described that location more, I realized that it was a church that I'd grown up by, and I went back home and I found the treasure under the church.
Unfortunately, Santiago, I'm going to have to stop you there. That's all the time we have for today's podcast, and for all you listeners out there, I'll see you next week.